Okay, is that good? No, you fucking prick. Stop doing that.
Shit.
This is... Okay, yeah. Okay. Stay there. Stop doing that. Stay the fuck there. Okay, right. Jesus Christ.
Ladies and gents, not my day today. I'll tell you that for free. So,
Man, the original plan was to come out today and talk to a stranger, right? And get some really interesting insights about their life, and you know, I think it would be a really cool format, and I am going to be doing that one of these days. But I'll tell you what the problem is. English winter is beginning to set in, meaning that the weather is pretty bad. So there's not many people about. So yeah, obviously I usually film these in parks and stuff like that. There's no one really here. I like the irony that you could maybe see people walking behind me that I can't. So maybe you'll pick up on some people. But yeah, we've not been having a good time. We have not been having a good time. So the plan was, yeah, sit down, talk to a complete stranger, and that will be happening. I will make that happen. I just need to probably go out on a better day, use my brain a little bit more. But it's annoying because it wasn't raining earlier. As soon as I headed out though, it started raining. Now I'm absolutely soaked. Camera's getting wet. All my stuff's getting wet. So this is going to be a quick one today, I can't lie. I'm going to rush it because I don't want to be out here, really. And I don't want my camera to get messed up because of the rain, etc. So we're really just gonna jump into this one. I want to talk about today how to build your dream life. Now, by no means am I living my dream life currently. I'm not. But what I'm beginning to realise is that the building blocks are starting to fall into place pretty perfectly. I'm getting more clarity about what I actually want to do long term, and I'm winning more just through sheer persistency. I've been putting in the reps so much that now it's actually starting to work out for me, and that's very nice. So I saw something the other day which was basically saying the way to get your dream life is just to stop watching other people get theirs. And I think that's a fantastic point. Is just we spend so much time just sitting about fantasizing and also looking at other people doing exactly what we want to do, that we just don't do it. Like we don't take the steps to start doing it. Say for example, me, I want to fight Muay Thai, have a podcast which I can make a revenue from, or an income even, and then move to Thailand, right? But if I spent all day watching people who've moved to Thailand and learning about people who've had successful podcasts and watching them get about and watching people who've become Muay Thai fighters, etc., instead of actually just doing it myself, which is what I'm doing, I wouldn't be getting anywhere. And I think that's what a lot of people do, unfortunately, and I'm guilty of it myself. You know, I did do it for a period, but a lot of people these days just do that because of, you know, social media. You can see anything you want to see. You can see people living your exact dream life, and you can just watch that and get that same feeling of fulfillment, watching them live their life as opposed to you actually living yours. So I think what I'm trying to say is just stop letting these people, not stop letting these people, but stop watching these people live your dream life. Start living your dream life, or start at least taking the steps towards that, because realistically, a lot of people's dream lives, you know, this is a few year thing which is going to slowly come together and, you know, start working out for you. But the later you start taking the steps, the later it's all going to happen for you. And some people don't even start taking the steps at all, and then what, you're on your deathbed and oh shit, I fucked up, I hate my life, I did nothing. So we don't want that to happen, do we, realistically? So let's get after it, ladies and gents. Let's start fucking doing what we want to do instead of watching other people do it. Silliness. We got to get our heads in the game. You know, we've only got one of these life things, and we've got to use our time wisely and make sure we do everything we want to do. And that's what it's all about, enjoying ourselves, doing what we want to do. Yeah, man. It's a funny thing. I just thought of this now. I think another reason why a lot of people, you know, they'll watch all the content about, you know, of people doing what they want to do. Another limiting belief which will kind of arise from that is just because there's such an abundance on social media of people who are living your dream life, almost makes you feel like there's too much competition, like there's too many people already doing it, so it's going to be harder for you to do it. But realistically, if you really think about it, it's funny, there's people walking behind me now, but there's no one out today, you know, they're all appearing now. But if you if you actually think about it, there's really not much competition out there. Obviously, social media will show you what you want to see, so it will show you your interests, so you'll think that's all there is. You'll think there's just loads of people doing that exact thing, and oh my god, I'm never going to be able to do it because they've already done it and there's too much competition. No, there's not. That's just the algorithm showing you exactly what you want to see. But there's not heaps of people doing it. And if you really think about the competition, if you're in my generation, so you're about, let's say you're 16 to 25, I don't know, something like that, and you actually think there's an abundance of competition out there, you are crazy. Granted, if we took it back about 20 years, yeah, there would probably be quite a lot of competition. But nowadays, with people having literal non-existent attention spans and people getting lazy, sucked into social media and just not really caring anymore, you don't have much competition. You really, really don't. You just like to convince yourself that you do. And I can't blame you. I've been there, thinking, oh my god, I'd never be able to succeed at this or this. And like, I want to have a really successful podcast, which is why I do these. But for a time, for about a year, I didn't do these because I thought to myself, it's too saturated. There's too many people doing it. There's no room for me or anything like that. And I just know that's not true. Yeah, I know there's a lot of podcasts. I know there is. But from what I've seen, from the feedback of my videos or from my videos, I'm doing something that's unique to me and that people are enjoying. So that just shows me that there is room for a style of content like this, and that it's not too saturated. And if I'd maybe started doing it a bit earlier, we could have been getting places by now. But no need to dwell. But hopefully you get what I'm saying. Hopefully you're now thinking to yourself, wow, I actually can do it. I can start taking the steps to live my dream life, dream job, dream, I don't know, location. What do you want to do? Like, do you know? Whatever you want to do, just start trying to do it. Start taking the steps to do it. Another bit of advice. And yeah, another thing that people use as an excuse to limit themselves. Because listen, I know a lot of these because I've done them all. Every single, one of them. I've been doing it, but I don't do it anymore. So let me give you another one. You will limit yourself almost geographically as to what you can achieve. So for example, me, right here, right now, in the same place I've kind of lived forever, or for most of my life. I could sit here and I could say, I'm not ready to start filming these podcasts yet because I'm just not confident, I'm in the same place I've been forever, I kind of know everyone here, it's uncomfortable, but when I go to somewhere like Thailand, I can start being a bit more. Sorry, the audio cut there for a second. But as I was saying, I would tell myself, when I start going to Thailand, I can start being more confident and doing more videos out in public and whatever. But that was just cope. I was coping. And now look at me, I'm out, just sitting about in public, even though there's really not many people, but and I'm filming these videos. I don't care. So to make sense of this, of what I'm saying, is do what you can with the resources you have, I suppose. Don't wait for something big to happen to start doing something. Say for example, I was holding out to go to Thailand before I was going to start doing YouTube or podcasts or whatever. I was going to hold out. But then I realised, what's the point? Why would I do that? And I was saying to myself, well, I'll wait until I can afford a better camera, I'll wait until I can afford a better mic. But you just have to start working with what you have to begin with, and then you can start leveling up. Because there's never a perfect time to get started. There is never going to be a perfect time. You're always going to have these excuses floating about in your head. So just get started. Actually just get started. Because now this is the 9th episode of this, and I'm feeling good. I'm happy with myself. I'm proud of myself because I've been doing it. I've been getting it done. Monday and Thursdays. I'm going to start trying to do more. New upload schedules just going to be as often as I can. As frequently as I can do these, I will. But yeah, if there's anything you're holding back in life, saying, oh, I need to wait to get this, I need to wait to be here, I need to wait for this perfect time, stop fucking waiting, alright? Just start doing it with the little resources you have, because it doesn't need to be perfect. And this beautifully ties in, and this is going to be my last point, this beautifully ties into my overall message of this podcast. Everything you see online these days, the majority of it, is perfect. It's a perfect people, it's a perfect setting, it's a perfect script, it's a perfect time, it's a perfect editor. Everything's perfect. So that conditions us as a generation to believe that in order to do anything it has to be perfect. Which is why I'm out here with a camera which is actually a vlog camera and can't record for more than like 20 minutes, and a mic which cost me £5 from Amazon, and a phone which constantly runs out of storage. That's why I'm here. To show that it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect to do it. And it doesn't. So, do what you can with the resources you have. Pretty please, get started. And you will not fucking believe how good it feels to finally get started on something you've been dying to do. Stop making excuses. Because if you keep making excuses, you will always make excuses. It will never change unless you just start doing it. Bang! Yeah? Alright. Like and subscribe. Comment. Comment what you thought about what I've been saying today. I've been getting a good amount of comments. I love getting comments. I really, really do. I cannot stress that enough. Because I find it really interesting what you guys have to say. I think there's some very smart people who watch these videos. Granted, there's not loads of people, but the people who do, I like you. You're all very clever. So, shoot us some comments, and I'll respond to them, of course. Thank you very much for listening. I hope today's episode has been coherent, has made sense to you. Feel free to take absolutely everything that you have learned from this episode and actually use it in the real world. That's what it's all about. Stop daydreaming. Stop wasting time. Let's get after it. No one's going to get your dream life for you except you. Let's not waste time and live with regrets. Okay, now, that's me. As I said, comment, subscribe. Leave feedback more specifically. I love the comments that leave feedback. If you think there's any areas I could do with improving, please just let me know. Because I don't really care. Like I'm happy to take feedback, no matter how critical it is, because I just want to improve. I want to keep getting better every time, and hopefully, next episode I can come to you with a completely random person who I've never met ever, and have a chat with them. Hopefully on a nicer day. That'd be ideal. Now, anyway, much love. I hope you enjoy the rest of your days, lives, evenings, mornings, whatever. Enjoy yourself and start taking action. God damn it. Much love. Thank you. Goodbye.